Hey guys, welcome back to the Curly Reader. My name's Amanda, and today I'm going to be sharing with you my mid-year reading journal flip through. So I have gotten a few requests to show my finished spreads completed, like completely filled out. And so I thought I would share with you just kind of what my reading journal has looked like up until this point, and it's completely filled out through June. So let's get started. This sticker on the cover, I will try to link below. I believe I got it off of Etsy. I either got it off of Etsy or Redbubble, but it's just a book sticker. All right, and then here is my 2021 title page. Here I just put a big 2021, and I have been drawing a little sketch of each of the themes that I've done each month. So you can see all the different themes that I've done, and at the end of the year, it'll show all of my themes for the month. Here's my future log that I did. I got this idea from Amanda Rach Lee with the Dutch door flaps here. But I just I have a little area for each month of the year, and I write down like upcoming events, plans that I have throughout the year here. You can just kind of see buddy reads, things like that I know are going to be happening throughout the rest of the year. Some of them I have in pencil, some I have in pen. It just depends on what I have handy at the time. Here is my goals and my 2021 TBR. So this side is goals, this side is my 10 books I want to read in 2021. So you can kind of see how I've been doing with that so far. I will be doing a video just kind of going over just this and my completion of this, but as I complete each thing, I check it off. Here's where I have been listing out all of my buddy reads. So you can see January through June here, all the different buddy reads. I list what month I do it in, the title of the book, who I read it with, and my rating of the book. I have lots of space left for the rest of the year, so if you're interested in a buddy read, let me know. All right, and then here is my stats that I have done. I did them a little bit different this year, so I'm doing them by pixels. So here I have my audio and physical books for every month. And then over here I have everything else. So I just wanted a visualization of how much I'm reading each month, and this was the way I chose to do it this year. And then over here I have 5-star reads, 4-star reads, 3-star reads, 2-star reads, 1-star and DNFs, middle grade, young adult, adult, library, and owned. And then each month I choose a color that I'm going to use for my pixels, and I fill it in. So by the end of the year, I'll be able to see how much I read for the whole year, as well as the breakdown per month here. This is my series in progress. I got this idea from Tia and all the books, but I have not made a lot of progress. Most of these check marks are things that I marked off when I started the spread, and nothing really has changed. So I did mark off Outlander because I did read Outlander, but that's really the only book that I have completed. Here's continuation of that. I have started a couple of series, and so I might add those onto here. But the series that I've started are all series that are in progress, and so that's kind of hard because you never know when they're going to get more books. Here is my Read Your Bookshelf challenge that Chantel from An Intentional Life does. I have been writing in pencil the book that I have read each month, and then at the end of the year, I will print off all of the book covers. I didn't want to print them off as I went because I print them off on my computer, and for a picture this big, that's a huge waste of paper. So I'm just going to wait until the end of the year and print them all off at once and put them in, and it'll look fine. But for now, I'm just writing it in with pencil. I have not written in June yet, so I'll have to get to that soon. Here is my list of books that I DNF throughout the year. So far I have DNF'd 6 books this year. Here are all of my review books that I've gotten from NetGalley, as you can see, or that have been sent to me by publishers or authors. And so you can see I have gotten quite a few of them. These are all the ones that I've gotten done. I have quite a few to go, and I'm thinking that I may put another one of these in right after my July spreads because I'm going to need more space. All right, and then we're getting into January. So January, I did a confetti theme. I was still doing these separate categories for books I wanted to read, videos I wanted to film, and just different notes for things that I knew were coming up. My posting schedule all filled out. These are all the videos that I posted throughout the month. And then my growing TBR and my reading log. Here I listed the title, the author, and who recommended these books to me. These are books that I add to my Goodreads TBR. And then my reading log as well as my stats. I really, really like doing my stats like this where it's, you know, just this vertical like tally. And then at the bottom I do total. I do the total number of books read and then I total everything up besides the rating. I don't total that up. And then I did put in this book notes area. This idea I got actually from Sarah's Nightstand. She said that she was doing this. And so I just made notes of different things that I wanted to mention when I was doing my wrap-ups. However, you will see soon that this did not continue on to the other months because I just didn't use it. To be completely frank, my book journal, I tend to fill out towards the end of the month. And so having it, like filling it out throughout the month isn't something I do all the time. And so this was something that just didn't end up getting used. All right, and then February, I did a clock theme. So my title page was all wristwatches. I loved this theme. This was so much fun to do. So we have my books, videos, and notes again. My posting schedule with my grandfather clocks. This was my Historathon spread, so our bingo board, as well as my personal TBR for the month. And then my growing TBR and my reading log for that month. And then book notes. And you can see this is when I decided, yep, that's not going to work for me because I didn't even use it at all in February. And then we're into March. I did this rainbow theme, just really simple, books, videos, notes, posting schedule, my middle grade March spread. So what I did is I took all of my TBR books and I put them on this rainbow and then I highlighted them as I read them. And then I listed the challenges down here as well as the group read. My growing TBR, I did a little bit differently this month. I don't really love the way, this is the old way that I used to do it and I wasn't a huge fan of it, but it worked. And then my reading log for the month. April, I did this daisy theme. I will try to link the video that I got the doodle like tutorial for these daisies from because it was really, really easy to do and I like the way that it ended up turning out. I used these craft stickers here too in this spread. I did my posting schedule a little bit differently. I did it vertically like this and I actually really liked it. I wish I would have actually posted more throughout April, but you know, it happens, life happens. This was a month that I turned my growing TBR to the side and started doing it horizontally. And so I actually really like doing it like this. It just gives me a little bit more space and it's easier to read and I'm not adding as many books to my TBR each month anymore. And so I really like doing it like this. And then also my reading log for this month. And then we're on to May, which was the hot air balloons, which I absolutely loved. I loved the colors in this. I just really like the way this ended up turning out. This was also, if I believe, the month that I turned, instead of doing like separate sections for books, videos, and notes, I just put my reading plans all together and made it all one long list because I was finding that I would like have a goal to read my library books, but I didn't want to write down each of my library books. So I'll just write down like Mere Christianity. I knew I had different books and different videos that I knew I wanted to plan, reading goals that I have for the year, that sort of thing. So I kind of changed the way I did that. Here's my posting schedule. Once again, I did my growing TBR sideways like this, and I really like the way that that turned out. And then my reading log. And then June, I did my friends theme. Once again, I have all my reading plans just listed out here. My posting schedule. My growing TBR, which I changed the way I did this again, but it was just so that I could use this Central Perk logo. I couldn't figure out how to get it to work right if I did it sideways, so I just left it like this, and I absolutely love the way that it turned out. So I was willing to forego the functionality of the actual page because I love this so much. And then my reading log for the month, and that takes us up to current. So that is what my reading journal has been looking like for the first part of the year, for the first half of the year, I will say. And so, yeah, I know I always really enjoy seeing how everybody does their reading journals. So if you have a reading journal and you post videos about it, I would love to know that, and maybe link your video, your most recent video, down below. I'll check it out. And I hope that you enjoyed looking through my reading journal with me. And yeah, that's going to do it for today. So I hope that you enjoyed this, and I hope that you stick around and subscribe. And until next time, see ya.